Good evening. It is 5:30 and I am on my way to climb my second mountain in Joshua Tree today. I am on the west side of the park now and I am hiking up to Warren Peak for sunset. This is taking the panorama loop up to Warren Peak and I'm doing about 5 miles round trip with a little over 1,000 feet of gain, and already this is the landscape. But as I'm sure you can hear, it's quite windy. I got a ways to go because I want to be on top of that mountain for sunset. Woohoo! This section of trail is really quite beautiful. It is walking through just a forest of Joshua trees. They're just so much more dense here on the west side of the park, I'm noticing. And I'm about to make the turn off for the climber's trail up to the peak. Hopefully you can hear me. I made the turn off to the peak trail, and this part of the trail is really cool because it's kind of weaving in this little mini canyon thing between these two hills, and it's offering some welcome shade, and until 5 seconds ago, a break from the wind. Though it does look like I just came out of it. The canyon back there, and then I think it's gonna start picking up towards the peak. Pretty sure I'll be able to see the peak in a few more turns because I am close, just can't see it yet. Well, there it is, appropriately framed by 2 Joshua trees. That is Warren Peak. That is my summit. It didn't take much longer to get it in my sights, and oh, that looks like a very fun looking summit indeed. An hour out from sunset, and I think I got like, I want to say 1/3 of a mile, maybe less, to the top. So, woo! The final steep bit up to the top is supposed to be pretty fun, so I'm looking forward to it. I made it to the summit of Warren Peak. I'm sitting down here in a wind shelter because if I stand up, I don't think you'll be able to hear anything, but I am sitting here on the summit and check this out. Oh my gosh. The view for sunset could not be more panoramic, and it's about half an hour until then, so I'm gonna enjoy golden hour up here and have kind of a late dinner snack and enjoy, because oh my gosh, oh, the layers of light over those mountains is so cool. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy the wind. It's just not great for audio. Well, while the wind has died down, I will give the tour. This is the summit of Warren Peak. This massive mountain here, that is San Jacinto. The valley below it, that is Palm Springs. Over that way, where there's actually some clouds, that's towards LA. The mountain with the sun behind it, that is San Gorgonio and those mountains. And then we're getting east into Joshua Tree. So we've got the town of Yucca Valley going into the town of Joshua Tree. And this is all Joshua Tree National Park, covered with Joshua trees, of course. And this is the shadow of the mountain I'm on. But I mean, truly panoramic. I picked this because it was west facing for sunset, and I could not have been more right. Sunset from Warren Peak. This is the first time I have done a sunset hike on this channel, and I could not be happier that this is the first one. This is perfect for sunset. Oh my God. The view is incredible. These mountains. And it's such a fun trail. I am going to get packed up to head back down. I am going to be hiking out in the dark. I got my coat on because it is getting chilly. It's about to be night in the desert. But, oh man, all that climbing was absolutely worth it. And hiking out in the dark is also going to be worth it. But I will wrap up back in the motel. Well, that was Warren Peak and sunset in the desert, sunset on top of a mountain. I have wanted to do that for so long, and I timed it perfectly. That was gorgeous with the west-facing views over the mountains, and once again, I was fortunate enough to have the summit all to myself. It was such a fun climb, too. Really gradual until the last little bit where it gets kind of steep, but it's all manageable, and just getting to walk through all of those Joshua trees. I think this is the first one I've done that had, like, you know, a proper wander through some Joshua trees, which was so cool. And I saw a lot of wildlife. I saw a lot of lizards. I saw some desert quails. I didn't get any of them on camera, but it was just a gorgeous trail, and that was a remarkable sunset. So I highly recommend Warren Peak, and I am so glad that I did it and I got that timing right. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and here are my favorite pictures from the trail this evening. Enjoy.